Okay, next question. Has to do with transportation and specifically public transit. Is current public transit service adequate to meet the needs of District 6? And if not, what changes should be made and what steps would you as a council member take to make sure that those changes happen?
Good question. And actually, the reason why I actually got into district elections in the first place is because of crosswalk safety and the amount of cars that are on my block right now motivated me. What I see happening in cities like New York, where they're actually getting the ball rolling and using high visibility paint and planters, just get the ball rolling. I think that's what we have to do here in Seattle. We have to prove to the taxpayers that we can use their money wisely. And once we prove to the taxpayers that we can move and we get them excited about the plans, then we can go to levy and put some of the long-term plans into place.
No, our public transit service is not meeting the needs of District 6 or frankly the rest of the city. In part, that's a good problem. There's so much demand for public transit and we're not keeping pace. The not keeping pace is the bad part. Today, Metro service is expanding significantly, literally June 6th. And again in September, we'll see another significant increase in bus service. This is because the voters in Seattle approved Proposition 1 last November to invest an additional roughly $30 million a year in buying extra bus service. Some routes in our communities, like the 40, are going to see nearly a doubling of the level of service in these next two service increases. We believe that the investment in this bus service will eliminate all overcrowding on routes on a regular basis, which is an outstanding step forward. But we still need to do more because more people are moving here and more want to use transit, which is why I think it's critically important that voters get an opportunity to vote on a Sound Transit 3 package that includes light rail to West Seattle and to Ballard.
So no, public transit as we have it today is not enough. The zoo needs better service, as do the folks from Phinney. We need an improvement in the speed of service. 45 minutes from Ballard to downtown just isn't an attractive option when you're taking the bus. Yes, we absolutely need light rail from Ballard to downtown. I would really like to look at the Seattle Subway's idea of going from Ballard through Wallingford, possibly Phinney, over to the U to downtown, if we can get that service to be about 25 minutes from Ballard to downtown. I think that solves a couple problems for us. The 44 from Ballard to the university is heavily frequented, constantly in congestion and needs help. And if it would speed service to downtown, that would be fantastic. I think we need to look at that. Thank you very much.
We'd all like to get somewhere quicker, and we have to decide at what cost. I guess I have to say that we do see a lot of projected growth here. I do right now pick up my partner off the bus, and she commutes from Belltown in Seattle, and she's in Ballard in 20 minutes, and I think that's miraculous. And that's right at 5 o'clock during rush hour traffic. She has to stand. I know if she got on the bus at 5:30 or 4:30, she'd have a seat. I think some of the solutions are just to all stop using the buses at exactly the same time. Amazon's not unique. Other software companies can do what they do. Seattle is not unique. Other cities can offer what Seattle can offer. I, for one, do not want to see us obligated to something we can't afford 5 or 6 or 10 years down the road when the game changes and some of these companies leave town.